Hello everybody! Today I'm going to review this LEGO City kit called Deep Space Rocket and Launch Control. Its set number is 60228 and it is ages 7 plus. And the Deep Space Rocket is inspired by NASA's space launch system that will one day take us to the moon. Now, the front of the box shows everything in the set in action. The rocket, the launch pad, the mini roller coaster, the rover, and mission control. At the bottom, it also says that it is inspired by NASA's space launch system. Now, the back of the box shows everything in detail. It shows the rover, the mini roller coaster, and mission control. It also shows how you can separate the deep space rocket. At the bottom, it also says, again, it is inspired by NASA's space launch system. Only now, it does not show the space launch system, it shows NASA's Houston Mission Control. On the top of the box, it shows all the 7 minifigures, 2 astronauts, 2 people from Mission Control, 1 engineer, 1 camera girl, and 1 cute little robot. Now, the centerpiece of the kit is, of course, the deep space rocket. It has a little compartment for satellite here, and everything is detachable, including the side boosters, the first stage, the exploration stage, and the pod. Speaking of the pod, I don't really like the fact that the piece with the windows is a darker shade of white, but the launch escape system and its back are a lighter shade of white. I do like the fact that the windows look like they're from the Millennium Falcon. Now, mission control, or as LEGO calls it, launch control, is right next to the rocket, and inside it has some cool little features. On this large board, it has a countdown clock and the trajectory of a satellite and another rocket. Inside it also has some computers and 2 seats. Now, here we have this little rover. It can only contain 1 person here, and it can contain some cargo here. It also has this orange robotic arm that can grab stuff with this hook, and it can go around 360 degrees, and it can go up and down. Now, this here is a little robot, and he is testing some surface samples here at the testing facility, like it says on that milestone over there. Now, let's talk about the minifigures. First, the 2 people from Mission Control. They both have very basic torso printing and no arm printing. The girl carries something that looks like a mobile phone. The camera girl has still some basic torso printing, and she carries a camera. The engineer has leg printing, very basic torso printing, no arm printing, and he has a helmet. The 2 astronauts are very different from the previous astronauts from the previous LEGO City space sets. They have different helmets, they have different oxygen tanks, and they have completely different suits. The little robot carries what looks like a little data pad and has some tools on the back. On the bottom, he has some wheels, and he has 2 hands attached to his head. There is one more special feature that I would like to show you. You can download the LEGO City Explorers app right from your phone and put your phone inside Mission Control. You can then press launch, and then a countdown clock will start. When it hits 0, you can launch your deep space rocket from the launch pad. Overall, this is a really great set with lots and lots of features. I really enjoyed building it. It took me about 2 hours to build, and it was worth it for the final product that we have here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.